Iced tea. Whew. How you guys doing? It is hot in Missouri. Hot, hot, hot. Like a heat index of 110 or something like that today. 105 yesterday. That's supposed to be 105 tomorrow. If you guys don't know what the heat index is, you guys out west, you don't have that out there, but that's where they take the temperature, which is about 95, 96. Then they add in the humidity, which is about 95, 96. No, it's not that high, but it's pretty dang high. I'd have to go look. We got one of those little gauges, but they combine those numbers and gives you the feel-like temperature and what a temperature that your body is experiencing. So you know what you're up against when you go outside. Let's just put it this way. Just walk out on my porch and stand there for about 3 minutes, and you'll be sweating like you're in a sauna. It's that hot. In fact, we were in Idaho. Been about 3 weeks since I've done a video, I guess. Took a vacation, went to Idaho for a wedding, to see family and friends. That was great. It was like 70 degrees there at times, 65. We were freezing to death. They're laughing at us. In fact, at the wedding, I was in a, I don't think I have a picture of it. If I do, I'll put it up here. I was in a nice sport coat, tie, everything, and it was about 85 degrees, and everybody's in the shade, and I'm standing out in the sun, and they're, aren't you hot? I'm on, no, finally warming up. So we are now acclimated southern Midwesterners, I guess you would call us. So we don't like it this hot, but down in the 70s is kind of too cold for us anymore. Anyways, like I said, it's been about 3 weeks, man. It was a good vacation, a good getaway, a good kind of reset, rest, let my brain slow down a little bit, get to do some thinking, see some people, see some friends. It's good to just get away. And then I came back and about midweek of the second week, and it's too late to go do anything, so I just stayed around here and got some work done. And then, of course, last week I ran. So here we are. Now, some of you may have noticed, I know some of you have noticed, you guys reached out to me in comments, emails, text messages, and phone calls that I have taken down a little over, it was like 200 and something videos, and not going to go into great detail as to why, but there's an old saying, no good deed goes unpunished, right? So I took down all the money and news videos, all the lane videos, all the what else? That's about it, I guess. Oh, all the lease purchase stuff for the lease purchase guys. I took it all down. Not going to go into great detail why. Nobody made me take it down. But on this it's kind of been coming anyways, but I was able to really step back and reflect and do a lot of thinking and praying on it and looking at things a little more objectively on my vacation. And then when I came back last week, I noticed a few more things that really just drove it home. And it was coming at too much of a cost, okay? I'm sure you guys can figure out what I'm talking about, but like I said, I'm not going to go into great detail. So those videos have all been archived. Will I bring them back? I don't know. I highly doubt it. We'll see what the future brings, but I'm still going to do some videos for you guys. I'm going to change directions and go different ways and do different things in trucking maybe. Hey, let me know something you want to see besides money, news, and lanes. We're not doing that no more for reasons that I have. So yeah, just wanted to acknowledge that and say, yeah, you're not imagining things. A couple hundred videos are now gone. So other than that, I don't know, man. I expected to come back and just see the scales full of Volvos and Cascadias with non-English speaking drivers and just stacked up like cordwood in there. I mean, I don't know what the problem is. Go to a Love's Fuel Island and 80% of the people there don't speak English, but it does not look like they're enforcing it. I tried to search around the internet and, data's all over the place, but the best I could come up with is they may have given out 2,000 citations and only put a handful of people out of service. So it looks like just more PR feed certain people, whatever, just a bunch of smoke and mirrors, you know, kind of like a trucker strike. It's never going to happen. So we'll see. I don't, talk is cheap. I really did not think they'd be shutting down drivers. They should. You know, I'm not going to go into a whole rant about foreigner drivers, and I don't dislike those people, but if you didn't know, they can come over here with any license that says that they used to drive a truck. We have no way to check it, and they just, okay, here you go. They automatically give you a Class A license. It's a joke. It's fraudulent. These guys can't drive. Go to a Love's. You'll see they can't back up. They drive 80, 90 miles an hour through the truck stops. They got their flip-flop on the dash, and they're driving down the road, watching videos and running into everything in sight. I've said it before, at this point, in a lot of ways, trucking has gotten so bad, I'm rooting for the autonomous self-driving trucks, because I truly believe that that would be safer than the flip-flops I'm around daily. So anyways, had a pretty good week last week. I guess I'll spiel into another rant. I'm so tired. I know you guys have dealt with this, just the non-work ethic, man. I had a flat tire. I noticed it when I was getting fuel, had a nail in the tire, had to get it fixed. Turned into a 2.5 hour ordeal. In fact, I'm going to put in a video right here. I want you to watch. This is what I sat and watched for over an hour. 5 or 6 people doing absolutely nothing and putting me on the pay no attention list. And I hated to do it, but at some point I thought, I'm never going to get out of here. I actually had to go in, make a scene, call for the manager of the truck stop, and to get someone to fix my tire. It was a joke. I'll show you that video. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit more about recaps, because then I blew another one of these great Loves recaps Friday. Of course, 80 miles from the house, I got to blow a recap, and that turned into a whole 4 or 5 hour deal to get a Loves truck to come 8 miles. Anyways, we'll talk about that in a minute. You check out this little video and tell me what you think down in the comments, man. Do you guys experience this? No work ethic, you know, no pride, just stand there and play grab butt, and who cares if there's a customer waiting? They act like they can't even see me. I'm sitting right there with the truck running, the fan blaring. I don't even know how they could talk over the the noise of my engine fan, but they could care less. And this went on for well over an hour. Anyways, check that out, and we'll be back to talk about recaps. Matthews, Missouri. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's another one back there, 6. People doing absolutely nothing.
Thank you there, sir.
This one guy's kind of working on this truck over here once in a while. All the bays are empty. I need a tire fixed. But none of these guys could do it. None of them. I don't know what the girls do. They haven't done, that's what they do. They stare at their phone. Yep. On their phone. Ha-ha, laughing it up, playing grab ass, drinking sodas. Nobody's gonna work. Isn't trucking great? Nice, huh? What do you think of that? Anyway, so there you go. Welcome to my world. Isn't trucking fun? So, man, I'll tell you, recaps seem like they're getting worse. I don't know. I hate recaps, guys. I really do. I really wish they'd outlaw them. And here's my take on it. And I'm not sitting in the room with the executives at TRST or any other big company, and I don't know, maybe this plays out on paper somehow, but in my world, in my experience, it is the most ludicrous thing ever. They put 2 recaps on my trailer 3 months ago. I've blown both of them. Now they've both been replaced, and one of the replacements went out around and had so many hops in it and was starting to come apart. Friday night, they replaced that one too. So we are at 5 tires and 2 road calls to save $100. I think they're about $100 a tire cheaper. they have not saved any money. They could have bought the best trailer tires on the planet 3 times of what this has cost them trying to save $1. I'll never understand it. I got this trailer brand new, and it actually came with great Yokohama, I forget the model number, tires, brand new tires. And I ran those tires for 3 years. In fact, 2 of them are still on there, okay? 2 of them are still original on that trailer, and they have over 300,000 miles. I can't get 25,000 miles out of these stinking Loves recaps, and they've had to replace 2 mud flaps. So there's more costs, mud flaps, and they don't put them on for free, so they charge you to put them on. I don't see the sense in this. If someone's out there watching that sits behind the scenes and runs the numbers, please comment. How does this make sense? I'll never understand the thought process behind recaps. From what I could see, they just cost you way more than they're worth. You'd be way better off to just buy a good trailer tire or a good tire. My last drive tires, I got 350 some thousand miles out of those Bridgestones. They weren't that expensive. I mean, they are a little expensive, but why would you mess with a cheap recap that blows, tears up your truck, tears up your trailer? Man, I've always just had a disdain for these tires, and they never have made sense to me. So that's my little rant. You guys tell me what you think of recaps. Let me know. And hope you guys have been doing good. A lot of you called, missed the memo. I'm sorry, but I didn't answer the phone for 2 weeks. Told you I wouldn't. But I've been able to talk to most of you since I've come back, and despite all those videos being gone, and I'm going to go a different direction with this channel, and I'm probably going to make less videos, almost a little bit burnout. I've done over 400 and something videos, and not much really left to cover, but as things come up or if you request them, I will do them. But so yeah, I hope you guys have been good while I'm gone. All right, that's it. I'm going to go get some more iced tea, and then we're doing family pictures today. One of those wife things. But hey, they say if mama's not happy, you're not happy. So we are going out in this heat next to a creek where there's probably mosquitoes, and we're going to smile. Smile pretty for pictures. All right, guys, take care. God bless you. Bye now.